Hello, Sagittarius, the fire family. I'm back with another bonus read. I just want to keep saying thank you. Thank you for the way that you are building this tribe and the way that you all love on me so much. I appreciate you so much. I am here to give you a bonus read. So if you are somebody who has a placement, sun, moon, rising, Venus, or Jupiter, something here could be for you, and maybe not. This is a general read after all, right? So it can't resonate for everyone. Let's find out what is going on for you, Sagittarius, my fire family. Sagittarius, please don't forget, it's at midnight tonight on the 15th that the sale for private reads is over. So if you want 10% off of a private read, please take the link to Hypsee. It's in the pinned comment. There's also a coupon code there if you are interested. Before 11:59 tonight, you can still get your 10% off. Let's find out what is going on for Sagittarius. What do we need to know? We've got the 5 of Wands in the reverse. We have the 3 of Cups. Ooh, it feels like somebody has come to a resolution, to an answer. The 5 of Wands for me is no longer an indecision, no more competition. We're going to be celebrating something. No more battling how I feel about something. Somebody here feels like they need to step forward and say something, or they could be in regret forever. It feels like the 3, I know it sounds pretty dramatic, forever, but maybe just for a few weeks, who knows. The 3 of Cups is here. It feels like there's going to be something to celebrate about, because there is somebody here who's decided that they're no longer going to be holding themselves back. They're no longer fighting themselves about the decision they're about to make. And somebody here feels like, I don't want to wait for the competition to snap Sag up, is what it feels like. This could be about a job, understand? This could be about anything, really. It could be about a relationship. But the 5 of Cups is somebody wants to get into it, do the celebrating, before I have to walk away empty-handed and someone else snaps Sag up, because 5 and 3 is 8. 8 Cups is here. Somebody is like, I can't, I got to do it. Or somebody, or Sag is just going to walk away. It feels like this is sort of a thrilling or exciting decision that somebody has made. Now, the thing is I don't think you know anything about it, because with the 5 of Pentacles here, it feels like this might be no contact. Maybe this is a no contact read for you. But it feels like, the 5 of Pentacles is sometimes feeling in lack, like someone's not feeling like they are enough. Or they don't have enough, they don't make enough money, they don't have enough material wealth. It could be somebody here that's feeling like, all I have to give you is my future and my emotions. And I feel like somebody here just wants another person sitting across from them. It feels like there is, somebody sees something really clear. There is a camera on the table next to a candle. But this person is sipping their coffee and they're waiting. They're looking into the future. I feel like there is nobody across the table from them, and they're getting tired of that, tired of being alone. Somebody I feel is ready for this Ace of Wands. It's on the table right here next to the camera. Somebody wants to make memories. And so I feel like you might be hearing about this person who is tired of being alone and on the outside looking in. And it may not be that you've put them on the outside looking in. It very much could be that the 5 of Pentacles is that they put themselves on the outside looking in, because they can't make a decision. We've got 2 5s here, and it makes me feel like there is a quick decision or something around the corner you're not expecting that you will be celebrating probably quite soon. Could be in a week, could be 3 months, could be 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 5 weeks. For all of you, it's going to be different, of course, because we're not all at the same timeline at the same time. But it feels fairly soon. The moon energy is here. I don't think you see this coming, friend. I feel like it's a things are not as they seem kind of situation. You maybe feel it, but you don't see it. And so maybe you don't believe it until you see it. We've got the devil energy here. The 6 of Cups. You know what? That makes me feel like you're manifesting the win. Because the 6 of Cups is here. This could be that the 6 of Cups is feeling nostalgic, feeling like you are separated from a soulmate or somebody that you can't stop thinking about. The devil energy is making me feel like it's a bit obsessive in the thought pattern. So it feels like you don't ever stop thinking about this person, the situation. It feels like things are not as they seem. Maybe you think because of the silence that it's over, but you still feel connected to this person emotionally because the 6 of Cups is here. feel like you are going to be very happy soon. I feel like your wish fulfillment is going to come in. 5 and 3 is 9. Or sorry, 6 and 3 is 9. But it feels like with this 5 here, somebody feels like if I don't step up, I could regret if I don't give the offer, or if I don't invest in building some sort of a future, or at least plant the seed with somebody to see if it grows, with the Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Tell me why the 5 of Wands is in the reverse for Sag. We've got the 2 of Cups. We've got the Hanged Man. And we have the Magician. So I feel like somebody has a realization. It feels like the Magician and the Hanged Man tells me somebody's looking at something with perspective. I think that you think it's quiet, 5 of Pentacles, because this person isn't interested. That's what it feels like, but I think that that's wrong. I think somebody here is deciding whether or not they want to deepen the connection. And although they feel like if they don't get to it right away, if they don't reconnect with you, if they don't get out of their head about it, that somebody is going to snap you up here. The Magician tells me that someone is trying to, it always makes me feel like somebody is casting a spell or trying to hype themselves up, trying to make themselves realize that they're the ones that are in control of their reality. Somebody here does have all the aces up their sleeve. They're very magical, and I feel like they don't quite realize the power that they have. So I feel like they're looking at something with perspective. It does feel emotional, or they're looking at it through their intuition. It feels like with the 2 of Cups that this person wants to possibly deepen the connection, share some time alone with you to see if you two are compatible, maybe talk, right? The 2 of Cups is platonic or romantic, but it feels like somebody here wants to share intimate communication with you, wants to give you what you give them emotionally. Tell me about this. 5 of Cups. We've got the World card. We've got the 2 of Pentacles. And we've got the 5 of Swords. Someone is really hesitating to make a decision. I think that somebody here, one of you, has decided that it's already over. Sag, I think it's you. It feels like, no, maybe it's them, but I don't know why I can't tell today. It feels like there is, the World card is here, which tells me that something is coming to an end or a door is closed. Maybe someone has decided to end this hesitation because they don't want to be in this place where I should have taken the shot, and I didn't take the shot. They're in the middle of making a decision, but the 5 of Swords tells me that either they're scared they're going to be rejected, or their mind is telling them, look, don't bother. They're not going to choose you. 5 of Swords is, I wonder if we're even a good match. Let's talk about the 3 of Wands. We've got the Sun under the bottom. Why is that? Because the 3 of Swords is here. Somebody's very focused on the last time they were heartbroken. Yeah, I thought that one was my soulmate too. And that one broke my heart out in the open. It feels like somebody here is realizing, or there is a realization that I could get my heart broken here. That might be why somebody is hesitating here. It feels like hesitation in the mind, but the actions are speaking different words. It feels like the action is, I don't want to wait anymore. I don't want to wait for competition to come by and snap up Sag. But the mind is like stuck. It feels like, I don't know. I'm not really sure if this person even wants me. Maybe they'll just throw down their swords and walk away. We've got the Death card here. It feels like somebody here is trying to change the way they're going to react in a cycle. It feels like somebody here had something come to an end that felt very happy. They felt very happy. And then all of a sudden the 3 of Swords showed up. Okay. Tell me about the 3 of Wands. We've got the 9 of Pentacles in the reverse. We've got the 7 of Cups. And we've got the 6 of Wands. Do I really want that much attention? It feels like somebody here is very private. Do I really want that much attention? I do want the victory, but I don't want the attention. 7 of Cups says I'm really confused and overwhelmed as to how I feel about the whole situation. The 9 of Pentacles tells me somebody here does not want to be single anymore. Somebody's sitting across the table, right? Nobody's sitting across the table. Someone looking into the future alone, trying to get a clear picture of what they want. The camera here. So it does feel like somebody here is thinking about a victory with another person, but am I ready for all of that attention? All that emotional attention. find out what the outcome is here. Let's get some advice, maybe an outcome. Tell me about Sag, please. I've got the 7 of Swords, 6 of Swords. Ooh, the Emperor. Look, somebody has decided that if I'm going to do it, I just need to do it. I feel like this person is thinking, if I don't step forward and pursue what I want, I'm never going, like, I'm going to regret it forever. Like, I'm going to regret it if I don't step forward. The King of Swords is here. Somebody here is struggling with having the last word or being very straightforward, facing something that they're afraid of. I think somebody does want to move forward here, but they're having chaos of the mind right now. This person is usually a pretty straight shooter or somebody who really can make up their mind easily. They just make up their mind and they go get what they want. But I feel like somebody's hesitating here. The 6 of Swords is here. We do have a couple of Aquarius energies and an Aries energy. And so it's like I'm fighting whether I should get up and just go get it or whether I should hold back for a bit. And because it feels like the Aquarius energy is like 7 of Swords. Is there something I don't know? Maybe there's something I don't know. Somebody keeps going back and forth and back and forth. I think I'm talking probably about a masculine. If I'm talking about a masculine man, or I could be talking about a woman who's in their masculine energy. Could be talking about an Aries or an Aquarius, possibly. Maybe there's a Pisces involved here somewhere. Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo, maybe a Sagittarius. Something is about to expand. Yeah. We've got, I'm quietly doing navigation. I'm quietly removing any obstacles or learning how to get around these obstacles. Somebody here is in hermit energy. So I feel like somebody here is probably unsure, so they go into hermit energy. I feel like when they're trying to make a decision, that's what they do. That's very Aquarius. Kind of Aries too, but it feels like somebody here is silent because they could be making a plan. They're very serious about it. Somebody's trying to navigate around any obstacles. It feels like they're trying to make sure that they do all the things right so you don't say no. Towers here. 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, I think this person does come forward. It feels like they do because the Tower tells me that something changes in a moment. Something you're not expecting is about to show up and you're going to get reciprocal energy. And this is going to feel like restoration. Someone is about to get up and do the right thing. According to them, whatever the right thing is. It feels like they're ready to get up and do the right thing. I think something does work out. You get your justice here with this. At least you get to talk about it, right? It feels like this reciprocal energy is, at least we get to talk about it. This person is going to decide in a moment that they just need to get up and do it. Let's have a conversation and figure out what else comes out in the end. But this person, I feel, has been quiet. I feel like this isn't someone you communicate with all the time, or maybe you haven't communicated with in a long while, but they're thinking about you. So if you're thinking about them, they're definitely thinking about you. It's the same vibration when two particles are charged with the same energy, part of a supernova. It collapses on itself, a star. Even though it's scattered, you still feel each other. So I feel like you still feel each other. Okay, anyways, I could talk about this forever, but I'm going to go for right now. Thank you so much for being here and watching and all the ways that you love me on this channel. I appreciate you so very much, Sagittarius. I'm going to go for now, but I'll be back because I am always back. You guys take care. Bye-bye.